We're moving into the final game. 60 seconds Reatomized. With only 60 seconds left to nuclear impact, you go on a mad dash through the house in search of your family and of useful supplies. So after the 60 seconds of collecting supplies and your family, you go into your fallout shelter and you gotta wait it out and survive. Rationing off goods, sending family members into the apocalypse, and doing making all sorts of decisions that's either gonna kill your family or poison them or whatever. Your goal is to try and last through the entirety of the apocalypse until you're able to leave the vault. I don't know exactly how many days that is, but it's a fun concept, and I'm excited to give this one a go. Let's jump into the gameplay scene and get it rolling. All right, game is on. Let's go. This opening screen is giving me Homestar Runner vibes. Hovering over a thing and a little animation. Tunes, characters, games. All right, let's go ahead and start the timer. I'm going to have to ramp it back up real quick. Good. And all right. Ooh, achievements. New game. Atomic Drill Challenge Apocalypse Scat. Oh, the tutorial. Oh, I should play the tutorial. Let's do the tutorial. Learn about how to scavenge and survive in the event of a nuclear apocalypse. Yes. Okay, soup can be stored for up to 737 years. All right, welcome to your atomic scavenge drill. Pay attention and you gotta be good. Hold the grab control to skip my words, but every time you do, the reds will drop an extra nuke. Head to the marked point in front of you. Okay. That's where the noise is coming from. She's playing the tuba. All right. Keep those legs moving. All right. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Wait, did I just... Oh. Sorry. To the living room. Where's my living room? Oh, here it is. Okay. Not bad, but you better be in good shape. There is more where that came from. Fun time's over. It's a matter of life and death now. Find your son, Timmy. ASAP. ASAP, soldier. That's not Timmy. That's mom. Good thing you know the layout of your house. I bet the Reds know it too. All right. Family comes first. Grab Timmy. He will be the first to visit your cozy shelter. Okay, I got Timmy. Consider taking the other family members too. I'll leave the exact priorities to you. Consider it, he says. Timmy is safe, but you need to find food to keep the shelter stocked. Soup, an excellent choice. This can sustain a family of 4 for a day. Every American atomic shelter also needs a supply of water. That looks like water right there. Oh, I gotta find the highlighted bottle. Oh, specifically the highlighted bottle. There's water right there, though. Oh, here's one. Okay, that's enough water for now. You got yourself a problem, Buster. You can only carry so much. Every item weighs at least 1 slot. You need to drop whatever you're carrying at the hatch before you can pick up more. Oh, good. That is valuable information. So drop my stuff in there. There's a good chance they'll survive the fall. You got yourself a small stockpile of food, water, and even little Timmy. Good. Find a radio and grab it so no one knows. Okay. Nothing more useful than news from the radioactive outside world. Our incredibly advanced warning system gives you 60 seconds to scavenge what you need and get yourself to safety. Let's give it a try. Collect at least 5 more items and family members in the next 60 seconds and make sure you find yourself close to the shelter when time is up. I know, I'm really waiting for the moment they'll let me pick up my daughter and put her in the shelter. Okay, good. Wife takes up 2 spots. Can't take that. Flashlight, sure. Dunk those in. Go to the kitchen. To the shelter! All right, I'm doing pretty good on supply gathering. I still got a lot of time, dude. I still got a lot of time. There's a gun on the wall. That could be useful. There's a game and more soup. To the shelter! I can afford to go pick up one more round of stuff. Oh, shit. I might actually not make it. All right. I did it. Woo! All right. So now I know how to do this. Now you know how to get what you need to survive, but your training is far from over. No, I want to be done the training. I'll see you downstairs for survival training at ease. Sweep. For all injuries. Oh, med kit. I didn't pick up any med kits. I did not do that. I grabbed food and water. That's it. The only 2 things I cared about. All right. Day 1, you made it to the shelter. Congratulations, but the drill's not over. You end up here with whoever, and I'm just gonna play. Now that I know how the controls work in that section, I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna do it freestyle in the first round. Select difficulty. Fat man, little boy, Sarbomb. We'll go fat man. Exploration time, 10 seconds. Scavenge time, 10 seconds. Stocked shelter, some junk. Packed suitcase, work briefcase. Health issues, common. Equipment, average. All right, cool. Let's do it. Normal mode. Regular, medium mode. Okay, tons of stuff right there. Timmy's there. Dolores is over there. All right, good. I got 1 water in the daughter. I got an axe, and I got Dolores. Let's see. We got some stuff in here. A packed briefcase. And some cards. Good. Entertainment. We got to get a gun. And let's go pick up little Timmy. I feel like I'm doing good. Halftime expanded. I need food. I need food. There's tons of food at the start of the area. Yeah. Food and water. I feel like I need a med kit. I got 1, maybe 2 rounds left to go. A lock, the radio, and what else here? Water. Oh, God. I'm not going to be able to do another round. Food, and... Oh, thank God. All right. I made it in time with an extra 2 food. I didn't get a lot of great stuff, but we did okay. We did okay. I feel okay on the supplies. Axe, gun. 1 bottle of water equals a full family of water. 4. Okay, that seems good. Day 1. All right, let's look at the journal. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turned out to be being messy can be real work in your favor. +1 med kit. Good thing we grabbed that suitcase. What we found inside will definitely prove useful. +1 gas mask. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to the cans. Some of us already do. There's barely enough water for everybody. We have to ration it strictly. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Time to ration supplies. So Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing super solid on water. Oh, this is going to be rough. Everyone needs water to survive, though. I don't know how much water I have to give them. I'm not going to give food to everybody. The children can eat today. The children can eat today. We're a regular family, so we have the occasional argument or two, but it was never as intense as the fight we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other. Let's hope this won't last long. The beard's coming in. There is nothing better than quiet after the storm. Or was it the other way around? There's nothing going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway. There isn't anything bothering Mary Jane. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Timmy might not look it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. Everyone's doing fine. Nobody gets supplies. Okay, our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Vigorous enough to withstand the hazards of the wasteland. Is confident she'll survive outside, feeling excellent, quite enthusiastic about the trip. Should we prepare an expedition for tomorrow? I don't think so. All right, terrible light bulbs aren't happening. Too bad we can't replace them. This has to be something else we can do about this. We're just gonna play it out next day. Oh, they ain't looking so good today. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we will soon need to face. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Dolores is really tired. Timmy is really tired. Ted seems to be doing all right, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? All right, ration supplies. Everyone can have a meal. Okay. Too exhausted to go outside. More than ready to go outside. Scavenging in these conditions could cause radiation sickness. I'm still doing good enough on supplies that I don't think I need to. We've been hearing strange noises lately. It is coming from the outside, or is it something that came into the shelter? Could it be we found nothing? We should probably get busy with something to keep us occupied. Yeah, play cards. Maybe that'll make everyone happy. Look, people look kind of normal. Scout's Handbook. Choose your expedition equipment wisely. Axe, portable radio, suitcase, gun. All right, let's take a look. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? Dolores is still tired and can't seem to sleep it off. Can't remain this thirsty for long. Timmy still hasn't rested. He prefers apple juice, but right now we should get him some water. Ted needs water. Mary, everybody needs water. Everybody's thirsty. Gamers, we don't have a lot of water to go around. Despite his need for a nap, Ted could try his best on the surface. Mary Jane is more than ready to go out and scavenge. Yeah, I'm going to start preparing. Some chatter on the air radio about airdrops from the military. About time. All those taxes had to pay for a crate or two for us, right? Shall we head out then? Yes. We're sending Mary Jane out. Okay. The airdrop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but it contained a few supplies that will definitely help us. We were especially happy to find some water bottles and food cans. For a minute, we thought it was canned meat, but then we found out it was tomato soup. Our theory is that this whole country used to run on tomatoes, and no one suspected a thing. Dolores needs more time to rest. She seems exhausted. She's no longer thirsty. Timmy ain't... Nobody's thirsty, but they are restless. They are restless. Let's give everyone a soup, since we just got loaded with soup. Okay. Enough sitting around. It's time to visit the surface and look for some additional supplies. Maybe something survived the blast. Maybe someone is still alive. Who will go outside? I feel like, oh, if I give her the briefcase, she can take more things. Yeah, dude, give her a mask and a gun. And this is the Boy Scout survival guide is just like, if she wants to be Mask and gun should be fine. Send my teenage daughter out with a mask and a gun. Honey, can you get us supplies? I don't like that a fly got in here. What's going on with this dude on the wall? All right, Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Dolores is rested. Timmy is rested. I like how as soon as Mary Jane leaves, everybody is able to get a rest, is able to sleep. Now we know who the culprit was. All right, time to ration supplies. Everyone is gone. Nobody's hungry or thirsty. I'm okay. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing the radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams, we could hear a voice speaking in a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it, but what about the children? Listen to it. We were relieved at first when we figured it out. It wasn't the Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which wasn't that much better. Wow. Either way, they're foreigners and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. Disappointing. Ted should drink something soon. Dolores everybody needs to drink. All right. Everybody needs water. And then claustrophobia is difficult to fight against, especially in a cluttered little bunker. Maybe if we can open the door for just a few minutes. No. We ain't risking that. We ain't risking that. Oh, he's going insane. He's got a sock puppet. What are you doing? You're looking over at the Boy Scouts guide? Keeping the door closed was the right thing to do, but the tensions are rising in our tiny little shelter. Ted is no longer thirsty, but he has gone crazy, and no one else is thirsty. All right, everyone seems to be good. Playing a game or two might be a good way to relieve the mood and take our minds off the problems of today and tomorrow. Hey, playing games is good for you, so why not give it a try every now and then? Daughter still doesn't come back from her expedition. I don't know if she ever will. She might be dead. We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out we only kept asking questions, and the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided that it's enough games for now. Ted's mental health worries us all, but we don't know how to help him. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He seems even cheerful. Wow, Timmy's happy his sister's gone. What a monster. I'm gonna give everybody soup and water. Surviving down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopeful this will blow over soon and life will be back to what it used to be, or else we might face dangers we've never dreamt of. Day 10. Double digis. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Ted's mental health is bad. Today's been fine for Dolores. Timmy may not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. Supplies were good. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It'd be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves in more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they might exist, or must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. They mentioned the daughter once, be like, if we knew shit about her, this is where we'd write it. Dude, she's been gone for so long, she has to be dead. There's no way she's coming back. Yeah, Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long. We fear something bad has happened to her. Okay, what else? We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they'll be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. Ted isn't acting normally. Sometimes his behavior is pretty disturbing. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Timmy's on his best behavior. How long will it last? All right, our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Despite his need for a nap, Ted could try. Dolores is confident she could survive, and Timmy is in good health and full of optimism. Yeah, we'll start preparing an expedition. Why not? We've been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up. Sure enough, there was something Something or someone started a fire and it's already spreading. We can't save everything. What do we save from the flames? Not the Boy Scout guide. Not the Boy Scout guide. If we're gonna send someone out, if we're gonna send someone out, it's gonna be one of these two. I'm gonna keep Dolores here. But yeah, I don't know what to save. It's one of these two. I think the med kit. I'm gonna save the med kit. All right. Drugs. Get the drugs. That was our first thought, and we were able to secure the med kit before it was burnt to ashes, but the fire grew quickly and damaged our other supplies. We need to go through our stuff and see what's fine and what's not. Ted's mental health worries us. Dolores will not last long without water, and Timmy's doing just fine. All right. Dolores needs water. You can have it. So who to choose? Who to choose? Yeah, it might be best to send Ted since he's crazy. But if he's crazy, he's got probably a lower success chance. On the other side, Timmy seems to be doing real well. And give that boy an axe and, you know, let him fend for himself out in the wild. Timmy, you're up, man. You're up. Maybe Ted's going crazy because he hates his kid. Who knows? If being locked up with his kid has driven him insane. All right, Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what he will do if he doesn't come back. Ted's mental health is bad. Dolores is fine. Time to ration supplies. Everyone's okay. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside the door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? I just sent out Timmy. I guarantee you it's your daughter? All right, let's open up for him. Let's see. In the name of freedom, I have to. We regretted opening the door the minute we saw who was standing on the other side. Dark faces, rifles, and determined looks of a band of teenagers. We're doomed, we thought. Then, out of the blue, one of them asked us if we're with the Reds. We've never supported the Red Sox, so we confidently said that we weren't. The tension dropped immediately, and those nice young people gave us 2 bottles of water. They also told us, have no fear, since Wolverines are around. We're not sure what Wolverines have to do with all this, but we took their word for it. Ted's mental health is worse. He's thirsty. Dolores is fine. All right, Ted, have some water. See, a little bit of kindness goes a long way, guys. A little bit of kindness. Learn from the Canadian. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb dropped, and yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone go answer it? Yeah, I'm sending Ted. Dolores just chilling. Oh, he's back. Did he go? I wonder. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information, and then the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Ted's crazy still. Water is all Dolores wants. Well, you can have it. What does that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's only reasonable to go check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? And I gave away my axe to little Timmy. So good. Going into a tight, dark tunnel is not a good idea, especially with those weird noises coming from it. They are giving us the creeps, even up here. Ted is not acting normal. Dolores would love something to eat, and her sanity is questionable. All right, I'm going to give you something to eat. And you just drank. But I'm going to give Ted some water and food. Maybe a little bit of consistent eating and drinking will help sanity, make him sane. It's really weird when you get the feeling that something is watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging us for a while. We checked all the closets and no one is hiding in there. Maybe something alive down here besides us? Maybe a rodent of some kind. If so, we need to show it that we are the dominant species. Well, step on it then. Dolores looks not good. Crazy, crazy. All right, as we were running around looking for something to smash the furry rodent with, it just disappeared. And so did one of our food cans. The question is, how did that devil fit through one of those little holes? Ted's mental health worries us, but we don't know how to help him. Dolores still isn't in full control of her mind. We're not sure what monsters are inhabiting it, but we wish they would just go away. But she's not hungry, at least. So that's great. We didn't think we would get a chance to increase our food supply simply by playing a card game, but that's what we were offered by a man who knocked on our door today. 2 cans of food, we win, we get his 2 cans, we lose, we give him our 2 cans. Are we going to do it? No. No, between the two of us, we can make our food last for a while. I'm not taking that risk. He's back! Little Timmy! He's hungry, tired, and sick. Yikes. We got our axe back. Okay. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example was that to set the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland, and he's safe with us now. The silent wasteland had at least one resident who managed quite well. It was a proud-looking monkey. We had no idea where it came from. The zoo, maybe? It seemed friendly. After getting a few pats on the back and playing fetch, it started following us. While we explored one of the streets, our monkey companion ran away, only to come back moments later carrying a can of food. It couldn't open it himself, but it was happy to share it with us. At one point during our expedition, the monkey started making weird sounds and digging in front of us with a stick. A quick investigation revealed a few bottles of water. No one even tried to open. Oh, no one even tried to open them. The same couldn't be said about those bottles of booze laying next to them. Dude, did we get... Timmy brought us back 2 food and 1 water? What a legend. Dolores is giving into the madness. We wish we could stop it. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or this bunker will drive him completely insane. And Timmy's chilling, but he's sick. And someone's made a drawing of themselves shooting themselves. Oh, good. That's awesome. That's great. That's awesome, guys. All right. Should we start preparing for an expedition? No, I don't think so. Our radio's gone. That's right. We can't listen to the radio. We gave Timmy the med kit. Hopefully that'll save him. Yeah, he's not sick. His parents are crazy, but at least he's not sick. Oh no, we lost another food. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Ted has always had a heart of gold. That's why we weren't really shocked to find him feeding our supplies to some disgusting fat cockroach. Both Ted and the bug seemed really happy, so we didn't manage to stay mad for long. Although when Ted started sharing jokes and life stories with the cockroach, we became a bit suspicious. Ted's losing it. Dolores is giving into the madness. Timmy should eat something. Keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest, but he's cured. Timmy, you can have some more food. Yeah, I'm going to start preparing an expedition. Something's missing. Let's see. Fan hum, check. Strange noise on our pipes, check. Hellish yells outside, check. Oh, Dolores hasn't spoken for a while now. That's it, and it's really strange. Talking to her would be a good idea. Sure, let's talk to Dolores. 20 days. Who would have guessed insanity is contagious? Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or this bunker will drive him insane. Dolores still isn't in full control of her mind. We're not sure what monsters. Okay, so Timmy needs more rest and he needs to eat. Ted is going on the expedition, so I'm going to feed and water him. Yeah. I don't trust he's going to make it back, but we got crazy mom and son. We'll see how this one plays out. She's not doing good. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Dolores is very unpredictable. Sometimes we're a bit afraid of her. She will not last long without water, and she's pretty fatigued. Falling asleep in his chair, he needs a few days to rest. He's not hungry. How about getting him something to drink? He's not looking well. Okay, so they both need water. Have some water. Timmy has been sitting there staring into space. Is something wrong? Maybe it would be good to have a chat with him. No. Who's gonna talk to him? Crazy Dolores? I don't think so. I can click on stuff in the room to check on it, like broken radio, axe. I don't know what the thing on the wall is. Oh, I can flicker the lights. The fan seems to be broken, but I clicked it a few times and it's spinning. Oh, I squashed the bug. Empty first aid kit, padlock, more drawings on the wall. But yeah, apparently yelling "get better" doesn't actually help anyone get better. Weird. Dolores is giving into the madness, but she's not thirsty. Timmy still hasn't rested. Go to sleep, bro. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For 1 can of soup, we can get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Could be anything, man. Even a boat. Peep the cord real quick. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, we got a cat. Oh, I don't want that. Another animal, another life to care for? I don't want that. Give me a second here, guys. I'll pause the timer real quick. Le pause. Cool. Yeah, I got back to your DM there, so all should be good. Unpause. Good. Back to game. Back to game. Continue. All right. Sharikov. Well, this sucks. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and probably sat down in the corner to clean itself. The collar says Sharikov. Is that its name? But, you know, the cat seems to have brought sanity back to Dolores. That's good. That's good. Okay. We heard a knock on the door this morning. We hold our breath in fear, but we soon heard children's voices coming from outside. We decided to open it up. It turned out the voices belonged to a pair of Girl Scouts. They used to sell cookies, but they have branched out and now they offer other items too. So I can trade the axe for a harmonica. I think I'll keep the axe. Yeah, I think I'll keep the axe. I'm doing good, man. I'm having a great old time gaming today. We played a bunch of sweet stuff today. How was speedrun sessions, Andy? I didn't get a chance to check it out live because I was watching the Game Awards, but I was going to peep the VOD sometime tonight, see how you guys did. Cat looks cozy. The cat looks happy, dude. Dolores needs to drink and eat. Timmy needs to drink and eat. He's sleepy still. Freckle, the #1 payer of the partner tax. Thank you so much for the gift to Andy. Although the girls are very brave to walk around the wasteland like that, it's sadly they didn't have anything on our interests. We declined. They wished us a nice day and left. All right. They both need both. We found an unsigned letter today. The stranger asks for our help. Apparently, there are a few survivors in grave need of supplies, and we have a chance to help them. They are saying that we won't regret it, and we would make several people very, very happy. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna pay off for us. Did MJ never come back? Yeah, MJ never came back. Yeah. Also, it looks like Ted's not coming back. We don't know. We arrived at the location and met those people who sent the letter. Twin siblings, a brother and a sister. They are taking care of a group of survivors, mostly children, elderly, and injured people who can't scavenge themselves. They told us that they're searching the town for any and all good, decent people in hopes of maybe uniting their strength and making everybody feel safer and cared for. They thanked us and promised to stay in touch. How nice. Timmy hasn't rested, but that's it. He's fine. Okay, we're very much at the end of our food right now. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick, seriously sick. It smells really bad down here, and it doesn't seem like it'll get any better over the next couple days. How about we do something to fix it? Sorry, can't. He's back! I did it. Oh, she looks bad, dude. They look bad. Oh, geez. The world has ended. Who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It will be like a camping trip. It will. Oh no, that smell is terrible. Don't puke, don't. Suspicious looking stains cover parts of the page. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We were surprised to find out that the metro station wasn't exactly abandoned. It's inhabited by a group that uses bullets as currency. They were armed and not overly friendly, but there were no bandits either. They allowed us to take a look around as long as we didn't touch any of their stuff. We wouldn't pass an opportunity to get some more water, so when we found the toilets, we did not hesitate to fill as many bottles as we could with that murky, irradiated liquid. What a treat. The metro station traders took a special liking to our clothing. We are always proud of our dress sense, but in our opinion, during the apocalypse, you never say no to a package of fresh ammunition. Okay. Also, you can probably manage just fine without your undergarments, so we quickly came to an agreement. Small maintenance area next to the ticket booths. Hoping to find a bit of soap to finally wash ourselves. The only thing we could find was a can of Bud spray. So Ted is hungry, he's tired, he's insane. Dolores is sick, Timmy is sick. Timmy has rested but is pretty fatigued. Okay, well, great. I can't heal either of you. Ted is just hungry. He doesn't need water. All right, Ted, eat up. We're approaching the end of our food. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. Ooh, medkit for padlock? Ooh, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna trade the medkit for a padlock. I love this cat. The weird man tried to make us buy fried cockroaches on a stick covered in some mysterious sauce. The snacks looked pretty disgusting, so we turned them down, but we bought something else from him. He looked a bit disappointed. So Ted's hungry, losing it, rested. And he's hungry and thirsty. Dolores needs water and food, and Timmy is still quite sickly. How about something to drink? So this is rough, man. I'm gonna send. Okay, so I'm gonna medkit you, food for you two, water for you two. They're both thirsty. Timmy, yeah, Timmy's just thirsty. He doesn't need food. You need food. Yeah, Dolores needs food and water, and Ted needs both. Okay, this is the last of our food. I'm gonna send Dolores out, so I'm gonna give Timmy the medkit. I'm gonna give you the axe again. No, you know what? Let's give you the playing cards. Trade them for some medicine. Meow. All right. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound. Ted is losing it. Either we do something or this bunker will drive him completely insane, but he's not hungry. Timmy is cured and not thirsty. Everything's good. Sharikov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And we believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on his collar. A metal plate with an address on it, and it's not far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's up? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I don't like that knocking. We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the wastes, only to immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the sight of our cat and said they'd been looking for it. Apparently, it belonged to their dear old Nan, who loved it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sharikov, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind. Maybe it's for the best. So Ted's losing it. but there isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. He's pretty fatigued. And Timmy is also hungry. Sorry, gents. We don't got no food. Let's hope Dolores comes back with some food. You can drink some water to maybe hold you over in the meantime. I can get 1 water for an ammo. I'm doing okay on water, honestly. Honestly, I'm not even going to give them water. I'm just going to end the day. How many days do you have to survive? We're getting close to the end of the clock on this GameWave submission, guys. So for this round, I'm going to open up the chat voting right now. Moist P, if you are liking the game, spam that emote in the chat if you're liking the game, you want to see more of it. Moist Jail, if you are done with it, you want to finish up, wrap up GameWave for the day. The more you spam, every single emote you spam counts as a vote. As many messages as you want, as many emotes in that message as you want. Await further instructions from Friendly Wasteland and await further instructions from the military. We don't have a radio, so that's not happening. In the end, we decided her offers were not for us. Maybe another time if she ever comes back. There isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. He's losing it. Where's the water? Ted needs it. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should. Okay, so they're both thirsty now. That's all I can do for you. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. All right, I'll give it another 30 seconds until we choose who wins the vote. Hey, look, something else on the wall. It's like a 2-headed cow somebody drew. All right. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. There isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. Seems to be losing it, but he's not thirsty. Timmy is no longer thirsty, but he is hungry. Nothing I can do about that, fellas. We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making a sound of a galloping horse using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They claimed to be on a very important quest to seek some magical cup. Only they lost their way in the wasteland and asked permission to have a quick look at our map to determine their whereabouts. Joke's on you, I don't have a map. Chat voting is stopped, and not a single Moist Jail recorded there. I'm scrolling up in the chat. I'm not seeing one. A unanimous 100%. A unanimous 100%. I don't think we've ever seen that. That's GameWave history. That is GameWave history. We are still alive right now, yes. Cat? Sharikov! He's back! Although we tried to decline politely, the guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something about cutting down shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. To our surprise, we found Sharikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Okay. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. I'm sorry, Timmy. We don't have none. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies, and he says he'll reveal some state secrets in return. Yeah, have some water. Timmy's about to die anyway. We don't need that much.
Money, motherfucker. Money on my motherfucking mind. Cut off haircuts at the same time. White gold pants.
Big ol' $100 Deezy! Have it full. Thank you so much, dude. Oh my god. The big $100 Deezy going towards the GameWave Game Fund. Thank you so much.
Use this for any games you can't get free keys for Smile.
Bless your heart, sir. Bless your heart. Send Temmie to college. Send games to GameWave. It is massively appreciated. Moist Bravos in the chat. Is that a moment? It is Moment Monday, guys. It is Moment Monday. We still got 2 left to redeem. We're going to do one of them right there. That is a moment, baby. That is a moment. Hey, we have a harmonica now. And soup. We have food again. Okay, we are generous, so we shared our supplies with him. He tried to make us believe that America has a working space station in orbit, or rather had, since according to that guy, it exploded when the bomb dropped. A working space station? What a joke, or he was probably so hungry and dehydrated his brain started playing tricks. So Dolores is back. She found an untouched store with many products, even food different than tomato soup, a real treat in these post-apocalyptic times. When we were about to reach it, a terrible noise made us stop in our tracks. Something heavy fell straight from the sky, crashing into the store and destroying it completely. After dust settled, we realized we were looking at a spaceship. Oh, just like in Timmy's comics. Could it be saucer men from Mars? Then why does it bear American flag on the side and a logo of something called Astro Citizen? Could it be infiltration? Crafty little alien buggers. Wow, that's really funny. The salesman's Astro Citizen stuff. Okay. Under a bunch of metal space junk, we found a tired old teddy bear and some supplies. The bear looked disappointed. We ended up turning him around. We could not handle his judgmental button eyes. So we got 2 cans of soup. Someone stuffed a bunch of items into a big sock. Not sure how the sock made it through the crash, but somehow succeeded at protecting the supplies. We were tempted to take a bunch of jewelry that was rolling around the debris, but what would we do with it? Instead, we adopted some things that survived thanks to being stuck in an empty space helmet. Nice. Dude, she found such sick supplies. During our expedition, we stumbled onto a weird bar. We could have sworn it wasn't there before. Instead, we were greeted by an old man sitting at one of the tables, sipping dirty water. He invited us to a friendly game of poker, promising a reward if we win. Well, we beat the old guy and got a scout handbook as a prize. We said our goodbyes and walked out of the bar. We hope to find the place again. Those cards we took with us outside, well, they're staying outside. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. The last expedition got us thinking. Maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we signed a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own? We'd better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. All right. Ted, thirsty, hungry. Dolores, hungry. She's still sick. That's right. She's still sick. She went out sick. She's still sick. Timmy needs food and water. Dolores is hungry, but she's not thirsty. So everybody is hungry. You two are thirsty. Dolores, I wish, baby. I wish I could help you. Timmy can do it. Timmy can go to the wasteland. Do you guys believe in Timmy? Do you guys believe? I believe in Timmy. Even though someone followed us, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't send Timmy out. I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't send Timmy out. What's the next thing here? A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, Sharikov found a new toy, a bit of an innocuous writing that it ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for, but our lights are still on, so it can't be that important, right? Should we take the wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it? Well, of course. Yeah, I'm going to start preparing the expedition. I've decided. Yeah. I'll give him a scout's handbook. He'll be fine. Timmy will be fine, dude. All right, Sharikov. We followed the wire outside and found a half-burned-out truck with 2 surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in on us about in our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about a roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here. And the car had no wheels. Okay, so Ted's hungry. Ted isn't thirsty anymore, though. Ted seems to be losing it. Dolores would love to eat. Dolores can't sleep, and she's thirsty. Timmy needs food. Yeah, Dolores needs food and water. Ted needs food, just food. Oh, man, our food supply is low. All right, Timmy. I'm giving you the Boy Scouts handbook. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy. Dude, I can't believe we survived 35 days. Dolores looks really bad, dude. Fatigued, sick, hungry, tired, deranged. He's no longer crazy. He's deranged. And then Cat. All right, Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or this bunker will drive him completely insane, but he's not hungry. Dolores is still hungry. That's all I can do. All right, we hear a knock at the door and decide to open. Our heart rate always goes up a bit. Fortunately, this time it wasn't some bloodthirsty raiders, but the brother and sister that we befriended some time ago. They're quite ambitious. Together with their group, they're trying to construct a few houses. I feel like my good deeds with this brother and sister will pay off. Fatigued, sick, tired, hungry, and thirsty. Okay. Took a few hours, but we managed to chop everything they asked us to and even a bit more. Everybody was really grateful, and we got a lot of friendly pats on the back. Helping people and working together sure is a nice feeling. We hope to get to visit our friends in their new home one day. But no rewards. Okay, water and food for Ted. And that's it. That's all I can do. Water and food for Ted. That's the last of our food. When Dolores came back from the expedition the other day, she had a tiny scratch on her leg. It didn't seem serious at the time, but now it's quite a terrible sight. If we don't do anything about it, losing one leg will be a minor inconvenience in comparison to what happens. All right, Dolores, I guess I'm severing your leg. Amputation time. Oh, she still has both her legs. Look, she looks better. Fatigued, tired, thirsty. She's not sick anymore. If there was one thing we would have never considered, it would be cutting off any part of Dolores with an axe. Not only would she object to this, she would probably take matters and the axe into her own hands. It was in our best interest to avoid such a situation. We did use the heated axe blade to clean her wound, and the infection seems to be fading away. The operation wasn't pretty, though, and we damaged our axe. Hilarious. Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or he goes insane. So he's not thirsty. He's not hungry. But Dolores is thirsty, but at least she's not hungry. We have water. On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. It was a very crude map of our town, and one place was marked with an X. I'm gonna send Ted out. Yeah. I'm gonna let Ted go take care of that one. Looks like it worked. Oh, we got a radio! We were afraid this map was a trap leading straight into a camp of bandits, but it turned out to be true. At the end of the path, we found some supplies that might be helpful. So Dolor, they're both fine relatively. We are closed off in a tiny shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of a local retirement home. They must have some supplies, and in our opinion, we need them more. The well-being of your family is the most important thing in the world, right? We're not hungry or thirsty right now. Right? We're not hungry or thirsty right now. Deranged, fatigue. We can last a few days before we have to go steal from the old folks. We can last a few days before we can steal from the old people. Timmy's gonna come back with like 8 cans of soup. It's fine. Timmy's gonna come back. We'll eat the cat if we have to. We're no bandits. Sure, we need supplies, but not at the cost of others. We won't bother these people. A man who takes canned tomato soup from another is not worthy to taste the soup. Let's just hope that everybody else out there is as decent as our family. Ted ain't crazy. Ted is no longer crazy. If he doesn't drink, he won't last long. Dolores is starving, though. Well, you can drink. Nothing for you. A band of people all dressed in green show up at your doorstep claiming to take from the rich and give to the poor. It's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? It might provide some quality entertainment. Sure. I'll take a chance. Day 40. Day 40. So we had those weird people over and they were more kind. They gave us a first aid kit and we've spent a lovely afternoon together dancing and singing. Dolores has been putting on a brave face, but she must be starving. There has to be some water left. Dolores should get it. Okay, Dolores, you have some water, but that's it. Yeah, let's see what's going on with the radio. Yeah, let's find out what's going on with the radio. Come on, Timmy. Timmy, come back. Timmy, come back. Timmy, come back. Yeah, there's soup in the bunker, dude. Timmy came back. He's got soup. Timmy, you're a legend. All right. Nothing, and nothing. We could hear nothing but the annoying static. Better luck next time. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Who would have thought wooden furniture could be so durable? In the ruins of one of the town's buildings, we saw a desk and several bookshelves. We soon realized that they're the remains of a local public library, so we went between the rubble to investigate. The head librarian was a shy, quiet local girl with a weird passion for firearms. Finding a loaded rifle attached to her table wasn't a big surprise to us. Under the librarian's table, we found a lunchbox and some food in it. We wonder what could have possibly prevented her from eating her lunch. The collapsed ceiling might have taken her appetite away. Under the debris, we found some water bottles. They're a bit dusty, but the liquid inside looks clean enough. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. That's the same. We got that message last time, dude. We window shopped nearby parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. Dolores has not eaten, but she's not thirsty. Everyone's hungry. Everyone's hungry. Nobody's thirsty. Timmy is tired. Everyone's hungry. Timmy is thirsty. Correct. Yeah, Timmy is hungry. Oh, he's hungry and tired. Nobody's thirsty. That's right. Everyone's hungry. Nobody's thirsty. That's what it is. I don't like the unconfidence in this expedition here. I'm not gonna. Oh shit, I didn't read that page. Oh, I didn't look. Oh no, I accidentally skipped it. Oh, that's bad. All right, everyone seems to be mostly okay. A hunting excursion sounds way too risky. What if they're not your average animals, but mutants, spider lions, or worse? Dolores is hungry. Timmy is hungry. Ted is thirsty. Timmy is thirsty. So thirsty. Yeah, Timmy is thirsty. Ted is thirsty. Dolores is hungry. Thirsty. Everybody gets something. That's it, though. Ted seems to be in good shape for a trip. All right, I'm going to have to do it. Apocalypse or not, we can't ignore our kids' educational needs. Timmy has spent too much time without reading a single thing. All right, read the Boy Scout book, Tim. Read the Boy Scout book, you little butt. The only book we have with us is the Scout Handbook, but it's more than enough to get Timmy reading. He might learn a thing or two along the way. He was never a fan of soup, but soup is all he talks about now. He must be hungry. He needs to rest. Ted isn't thirsty. Dolores is thirsty. So Dolores is thirsty. That's all I can do. Yeah, everyone else, you're out of luck. All right, Ted, you're going on an expedition. We're going to give you the mask. Safe from radiation. They're not looking good. Fatigued, hungry, tired, fatigued. So hungry, fine. Poor diet will start taking its toll in about 10 days, the Scout Handbook says. All right. Timmy was never a fan of soup. Okay, so Timmy's hungry. That's it. Someone paid a visit today. It was an overly cheerful red-haired woman accompanied by a grumpy-looking mercenary type who was probably her guard. She told us it was a traitor, and she eagerly showed us items that she brought along. What would I want a padlock for? Also, what would I want the harmonica for? I'm going to trade the harmonica for the padlock. I feel like the harmonica is probably for entertainment, and I have a cat, so the cat probably keeps me entertained. I love the cat. Hungry, tired, thirsty. Okay, so you're bad. You're doing okay still somehow. We managed to work out a deal. The woman also gave us some tips about surviving in the wasteland, but her advice seemed pretty useless. We already know that radiation is dangerous, and that hitting a rat with a stick will eventually kill it. We thanked her and said our goodbyes. Timmy was never a fan of soup, but soup is all he talks about now. Okay, so water for Timmy. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. Oh, good for you, Dolores. Real quick, fatigued. And yeah, I can help Timmy a little bit. I can do that for you, Tim. We were happy to host the siblings and a few of their friends today when they visited our shelter. We found out their camp project has been almost completed. Their houses are standing and people are slowly moving in, but there's one more thing to think of. The children, and specifically their education. Okay, fine. Take my book. God. You traded the padlock earlier for the med kit? Yeah, and that was a useful trade. So Timmy's tired, starving, fatigued, thirsty, hungry. Okay. Children are the future. That's why we had no issue giving our book away. We hope the kids will learn something. So Timmy needs to rest. He's not thirsty, but he is starving. And Dolores needs to drink. Wish we could leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. Yeah. Hopefully Ted shows up with some food, man. Hopefully Ted shows up soon with some food. The time to leave will come soon. Dolores has been putting on a break. She's starving. Timmy needs food. No one's thirsty. I can't do anything for y'all. We saw something strange on our way back from the expedition. A chain of lights on the horizon pulsing and flashing in a chaotic manner. It didn't make much sense to us at the time, but when we discussed it in the shelter, Timmy said it might have been a secret scout signal. Oh, man, I just gave away my scout book. That sucks. Dude, Timmy's gonna straight up die of starvation in a minute. We have doubts about it being a legitimate signal. We're not risking walking into a bandit trap. Yeah, he's thirsty, but that's all I can do. I'll give Dolores some water too, whatever. I'll wait, actually. 1 water in exchange for... I can get water in exchange for my bug spray. I'm doing okay on water, honestly. I'm not going to take that trade. Day 40. Dude, Timmy, I'm worried, man. The door opened there. Ted back? Ted is back. We got soup. Timmy, you're about to eat, buddy. You're about to eat. We refused to trade. We hope we made the right choice, but the trader wasn't too happy. Okay, we were cautiously exploring the neighborhood when we got cornered by a scary-looking thug with a shotgun. The odds weren't in our favor until a crate fell out of the sky and dropped right down on the bandit. Excellent timing. Government aid. A food drop. That's what we needed. What did they drop this time? Bread, cheese, meat, chocolate? Nope. Tomato soup cans. Someone forgot to fill the water crate with something to soften the fall. As a result, most of the bottles were shattered. Luckily, a few of them survived. That should be enough to keep us going for a bit. We think a box we found was intended for a colony of lumberjacks. It was full of axes. We took one. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. More careful next time. Dolores is not eating and is thirsty. Timmy needs food, but he's not thirsty. And Ted needs food. So food, food, food. Right? Let me double check. Hungry, starving. And she is the only thirsty one. The soup goes away so quickly, dude. Dolores is confident she'll survive outside. Then I'm gonna prepare. Our last expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we could send someone over to check on it. I'll send Ted. I'll send Ted. Dude, MJ died, like, at the beginning of the game, yeah. Oh, Timmy, you look bad, kid. Fatigued, starving, sick. Good thing I got a med kit. Ted is hungry, not recovered his energy, wishes for a few drops of water. Okay, shocking discovery. It was a really rusty tank. Crispy around the edges. It was also missing wheels. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away and leave the radioactive behind? Bummer. What's this? Interesting. It's a... picture of the tank? Okay, Timmy's gonna need that. Okay, fatigued, hungry, still starving, great. And thirsty. Well, hungry, thirsty. Now I'm gonna have half a can of soup left. Feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person. Dolores was the one who felt good. I'm gonna give her what should I give her, man? The gun? I think I should give her the gun. I'm gonna give her the gun. People were following us. I'm gonna give her the gun. He's still hungry. God damn it, Timmy. You eat so goddamn much. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. So Ted isn't hungry, and he has rested. Ted is just fatigued. Timmy is thirsty and hungry. Friggin' kids always needing to eat and drink. It's ridiculous. Check the radio, man. Yeah, let's do it. Once had we waded through all the static, we found a transmission that was hosted by some nut talking about conspiracies and saucer men from Mars abducting people. It was pretty amusing. Ted's hungry. Timmy is very hungry. Well, one of those is stronger than the other. Sorry, Ted. You got to live with it, buddy. Sharikov considers our shelter its home now. We might as well try to get along. We could try to carry it around and pet it on the head. All cats like a good pet, and Sharikov will hopefully be no exception. Otherwise, any attempt to touch the cat could lead to our untimely deaths. Chat, 1, if I should play with the cat. 2, if I shouldn't. 1, if I should pet the cat. Unanimous. One of these people are going to get sick this day. Watch. Somebody's going to get sick. The cat's going to scratch somebody and they're going to be on the brink of death. Okay, we actually rubbed its head before it ran away in panic. It was nice and soft. They say petting a fluffy animal is good for you. Sure enough, we feel slightly better. Escaped our warm, friendly embrace and jumped to the other side of the shelter, knocking a bottle off the shelf. It shattered and left a dirty puddle as if to remind us of the questionable choices that led us here. Ted needs water. Timmy's hungry. Here's some water. I got nothing I can do here. Ever since we jumped out into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about the other door in the shelter. Should it even be here? Where does it lead? Sorry, guys. Can't do it. Yeah, I'm also surprised that they haven't given us an eat the cat prompt. Day 54. My God, dude. Some things are better left untouched and unknown. Whatever is behind that door will have to stay there. We also stacked some furniture against it just to be sure nothing and no one comes through. There isn't enough food. Ted's not thirsty. Timmy is thirsty. Here you go, Timmy. Okay. We can barely breathe for the last couple of hours. The situation is getting worse. There might be something wrong with the ventilation system. Maybe it's stuck. If that's the case, we need to look into fixing it right away. Sure, use the bug spray to fix the ventilation system. Time is up. We're going to keep playing because I'm having a great time and we're deep into this. And I'm sure we're on the brink of death soon. We decided to spray the hell out of that vent just to be on the safe side. Turned out it was the right thing to do. A couple mutated insects fell out, followed by a gust of fresh air. Not enough food around. They're both hungry, but that's nothing I can do about that. Knock, knock. The sound always surprised and confused us. It can be anything good or bad, but we're always curious. Open the door. We need food. We can't be. The siblings. For so long, we thought the world really turned into a cruel, unforgiving, and hopeless place. But today, our views on it were changed when the siblings and a few other people from their group visit us with an invitation to come live with them in their freshly built, fully functional camp. This is our chance to have a normal life again, being between friendly and good people, taking care of each other during the good and the bad, uniting together against the evils of the wasteland. This is an emotional moment for us, and a time to leave our dark, cozy shelter on way to a brighter future. Farewell, our humble little home. We're starting a new life today. Ted is thirsty. Timmy doesn't have enough food. Yeah, Ted doesn't have enough food. Timmy needs food. The day summary. Dolores is back. Somehow Dolores came back. Successful expeditions, 5 out of 6. Items brought back, 21. No decisions, 3. Yes, 8. Times defended your shelter, 0. Soup consumed, 12. Water consumed, 12.75. Days survived, 56. Sheep, ba-da-boom! And a gas? Yeah! Yeah, I don't know if it's common or not to win your first attempt, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel pretty dang good about it. I kind of feel like a gamer. A capital G gamer. All right, time for everybody's favorite part of the stream. We got to go and give the votes on the game. Jumping into our first rating, visuals. This game, while not being graphically amazing, had a charming amount of variation on its art. All the characters, really visibly showing their sickness, their hunger, their thirst, and all that stuff was really, really fun and entertaining, and I really liked it. So we're going to go ahead and give it a 4, because while it wasn't graphically wild, the visuals were still nice. I like the art style. I liked everything about it. I think it was cool. The audio, I'll give it 3. Soundtrack, the music playing in the background was nice, but, there's nothing special going on. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. I'm going to stay right in the middle at 3. Gameplay, we're going to give it a 4. really kept you on the seat. Really kept you on your seat. I think I only give it a 4 because I played it on stream. I think playing this off stream might be a little less fun. Maybe playing it with people. I feel like socially it's more fun. Alone it might be a little less exciting, but as playing this as a group or with some friends or online streaming, I think that's where the money comes from. And then as before, guys, we're skipping the narrative vote on everything this week. Finally, the last one, I am going to give it 3 waves. I like the game a lot. I couldn't see myself playing it a ton. And at the end of the day, I think it really wouldn't have been as fun if I didn't have a huge crew hanging out, watching, having fun, goofing off with it. But overall, I thought it was still a really good time. I think a 3 is a good spot for it. And right there, gonna leave it at that.